We're nearly at the end of creating this interactive PDF file. I have added one button here that will take us to the very last page in the document to view the video. It was the same technique I used to add this button, so it's not necessary for me to repeat it to show you this again. But we do need to do a couple of more things, and that is to deal with hyperlinks. So I'm going to go over to our master page here, and we're going to add a hyperlink to the Peppers website here when somebody clicks in this text. So let me select it, and we're going to bring out our hyperlinks button here. Now we can click on new hyperlink or simply click and type in the hyperlink here. It's actually better to create a new hyperlink. Now we've got a choice up here at the top. We've got an email, a file, a URL, a page, text anchor, or shared destination. That one we've already seen. We'll go to URL here, and since Peppers doesn't actually have a website, I'll just type in vtc.com like that. Now this is kind of a crucial thing if you're working in a long document. A shared hyperlink destination is useful if you're going to use it over and over again. If you're not going to use it over and over again, turn this off, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Down here we have the choice of appearance. Normally by default it's a visible rectangle, which is usually pretty ugly. I don't want one at all, so I'll just put invisible rectangle, and I don't want any highlighting at all. Somebody will just come over, we'll get the little finger pointer, and that'll be good enough. We don't have the opportunity to name this, unfortunately, so I'll just click on OK. It just calls it hyperlink there, but it's now attached to this text. Now, if we had it as a shared URL, anytime that we would try to create a URL on something else and click on this list of URLs here, it would give you a list of every shared one so that you could just come in and quickly choose it. And that's useful if you're going to use the same one over and over again. But if you're not, then you just don't want this long list. So that's why it's probably better to come down here to create a new hyperlink like we did before, and then you can tell it not to share it, especially if you're just going to use it once in your document like I am here, because it's on a master page. Well, having done that, let's see if this works. We'll go ahead and export to our PDF file again. Here we go, and down here, there we can see, let's maximize it so that we can see it a little bit better. Down here we can go to vtc.com, click on it. We will always get this warning when it tries to connect to a site, but I can just say, remember my action for this, and allow, and it opens the browser and it pops into that site. So I'll select that and let me come out and close out my PDF. Otherwise it won't let me save it again. Now let's create another one. I'm just going to create a simple one down here that says email us, like that. I'll select it. Let me just change the font so that we're consistent here, bold condensed, and I'll just pop that one down here, and I'll add a hyperlink to this. Come over, new hyperlink. This time I want an email hyperlink, and we'll call it chef@peppers.com or Peppers Restaurant. I think that's what I used previously, and the subject line is PDF brochure inquiry. Again, I don't want it as a shared hyperlink, and I want an invisible rectangle here. So this is a nice thing. The subject lines automatically input, so you know where this particular inquiry has come from. So we'll click on OK. There it is. There it calls it hyperlinks 1, and you can see that it's a mail to address. We didn't need to type in the mail to colon because it did it automatically for us. And let's export that. Here it is, email to us. We got the little hand pointer, clicks it up here, I haven't set up mail for this user account, so we don't have anything here, but obviously if I had, it would be set up, ready to go, and whoever clicked in this could email us directly. So that's our final PDF file for our Peppers interactive PDF brochure. There's a lot more you can do. You've just got to play around with these interactive features and you'll find you can add a lot of things to your PDF to make them user friendly.